Breakfast Show, your daily dose of news and updates. I am Busola, your host, and joining me in the studio this morning are Bella and Banks. We are taking today's news from Punch and Vanguard newspapers. Today's top news from Punch are: Senate tackles airline warning multiple.
Um, the Senate is right, actually. The Senate is right because you can't actually go to the airport now and then you'll be stuck up. I heard a whole lot of stories, people being stuck where they have a flight that is supposed to leave around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. The next thing, they have to wait for like another 6 hours before leaving. So this has to stop. The Senate are actually right on the step they are taking towards the airline that is actually piling up.
Moving on to the next story. Tinubu government borrows $6.45 billion from World Bank reports. Mr. Stephen, what is your opinion?
We've been borrowing money. We keep borrowing money, and we will still keep borrowing money. To me, I don't know. I don't see the reason why we should be borrowing money where we have more debts to pay. The economy is going down already. We need to do more things. We need to do things, infrastructures, electricity. We should talk about electricity. We should talk about construction of a road instead of keep borrowing money every time we borrow money. I don't know where. Now we don't know how much we are even owing, but we keep borrowing money. 4.5 billion dollars. It's a lot of money. A lot of money.
Okay. Ms. Bella, do you have anything to say on this?
I actually have a lot to say, but because of the time, we should just keep it few. The debt online, the former president is owing, and now the new one now is keep piling up. It's just as if that you're going to use the people as a souvenir. So you have already paid, so you can just take the people along, and then while we, the politician and the president and all that, enjoy the money. It's not as we can't even say anything because it feels like it's going to do a work. There are supporters parties and those that are against the government, so we can't actually be on. We just have to be on the middle. Try to tackle the one that needed to be tackled and make sure that the hunger in the state and all that needed to be solved with the money. We are not against him not borrowing, but we needed to see work that is being done with the money. That is what we all want.
But we are not seeing anything. I keep asking myself daily.
They'll tell you that yes, you can't see it is because it's been working on, it's under progression. So you have to keep calm and be like, okay, it's under progression. Maybe sometimes, or maybe the new president that is coming will have to bring that working on into view.
Okay. So moving on, our third story from the Punch. Rivers crisis. Ogoni group slim IG demand resignation. Anything you want to say on this, Mrs. Bella?
Yeah, I have something to say. The river crisis of the Ogoni, that is the one in diaspora and both the one in Nigeria, actually against the IG, because why would an IG be having to take side in political crisis in River State? Like, it's like you are running for a protection while the protection is the one that is coming against you. So you just have to tackle him. Like, he should resign if he doesn't know his work anymore. Maybe he's part of the dog or whatever, but that is very, very a good hold up. Like, I needed a protection from the police, and then he has to be the one to come against me while he needed to settle the ongoing crisis in the river, and then he just have to turn. It's a lot.
Okay. So moving on to the Vanguard news for today. Third term in 2 months. House of anguish as petrol price goes up. So, Mr. Stephen, what do you have to say on this?
Petrol price. Every time we talk about petrol price, we keep talking about petrol price. Because I can still remember the time petrol was 67 naira. It went up to 95. It went up to 135. It flamed up to 800 and so. But now we are buying fuel more than 1,000. It's very wrong for a country like Nigeria where we have crude oil, where we have mineral resources to produce this ourselves. We are going through this kind of crisis of fuel price and everything. It's very wrong. It's very wrong. I can't say this is coming down anytime sooner, because the way things are going now, we can just wake up a day and see fuel for 3,500. It's very, very wrong. Very, very young. I don't know where this country is going to.
My take on that is that it's not that that Dangote refinery is already open now.
Yeah.
So it's going to, the NNPC is buying fuel from Dangote refinery for as a power of 820.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that is enough is for reason for us to ask that is it for the Nigeria or against Nigeria? Because we can't actually be in the middle of producing crude oil and then we are ending up having to fight to get oil.
To get it.
So
Yeah.
it's not as if it's for us to ask the government, are they helping us
Yes.
or they are drowning us? Okay.
Oh, I believe. I think the refinery has not been approved yet.
It's approved and is already in work.
But why will he sell the petrol at the rate of
25
25 naira?
It says that his own is at 10-year. What I actually read online, it says that there's some debt being owned from the international. So maybe he's trying to say that
Right.
okay, some of the petrols is being used to pay some of the debts outside country, and then all that is being in the process. So we have to manage for now till when everything has come down to our level.
What the fish, because I think all this is just for cover up. To be sincere.
We are not sure if it's going to be a cover-up, but we are trying to figure out who is on our side
And who is not?
and who is not.
Okay, so let's move on because of time. Military lacks weapon, moral to defeat terrorists. So, Miss Bella, what do you have to say on this?
I'm coming. We are Nigerian,
Yes.
and by now we should already understand our tactic, both the politician and the citizen and every other person. So if military is going to lack weapon, what about the money that they have been borrowing? That is when I have to bring in the loan that have been taken from World
What are
Bank.
they using it to do?
What are they using it to do?
Yes.
Instead of borrowing more money, there's terrorists, there's kidnapping. There are Boko Harams out there, and no one is safe enough to go out by road. And those of the less privileged that doesn't have money to fly through air, they wasted their life. So many people are being kidnapped, and they have to use money to build it. What are they using the money being borrowed to do? If they're going to, at least the least amount they can take to buy those weapons is very little.
Yes.
It's not even up to billions
Yes.
to buy a weapon. But they are saying that the military. What does that supposed to mean?
Hey, we live in a country whereby things will always come up.
Nigeria will
Things
always
come
make
up.
you
They
laugh.
always
No,
bring-
in Nigeria.
they always bring up things to a country where a state whereby we are facing crisis and there is no food, there is no shelter, there is no water,
You
there is
know
no
what I
this.
tell
Petrol
you?
said.
Petrol. Should
know
we be
what
talking
I tell-
about
a friend was
insecurity by
telling me
this time?
about Nigeria. I was like, you know what? When I die and I go to hell, and God says that, Bella, you are going to hell. I'll just be like, God, don't worry. I'm already coming back from hell, so this is okay.
Like a phase 2 of it.
I'm already coming back from hell, so you don't need to put me in hell anymore.
This country, we should at this stage, we borrowed a lot of money. This money should be implemented
I can't afford flights. Going through the road to travel to Kogi is really a scary thing for me.
The roads are not good.
And I'm so scared. I'm praying to God that please let me not be a victim of kidnapping. Let me not be a victim of ritualists or whatever, or robbing. Like, it's really bad. And now they're saying, well, is prayer. You know,
Nigeria needs prayer.
We need prayer.
That is what we always say. We need
Prayer,
But when will Nigeria change?
prayer and action. Prayer and action.
Yes, there is no action because I can.
We
Yeah,
need
people
prayer.
are praying for Nigeria. A lot of pastors.
No, look, God says in the Bible that when you pray, you put in the actions.
Action,
Yes.
So if we are praying and then we are hoping from manna to fall from heaven, okay, imagine me, I stayed at home and I said that, okay, let me pray. I'm waiting for God to send me manna from heaven. And I didn't go out to work. How am I going to feed? Are you going to keep on calling people every time? Oh, I needed someone to just like, hello, I'm sorry for beg. Don't be annoyed. I need urgent 2K. And me, I'm not outside looking for my urgent 2K, walking helter-skelter to. Imagine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really bad in Nigeria. We just have to wait for the next president that is coming.
We'll be waiting.
Let's move on because of time. So moving on to what is trending now. So Tiwa Savage shows off butt tattoos on TikTok live with Bella. God, who does that?
Well, Pella, I will say Pella is a funny type. Pella is very, very funny. But in that scenario, I don't think Tiwa herself should be doing that in that scenario. It's a live. It's a live video. It's a
You
live
know,
video. She don't be showing up
we're going to be the one to accuse everyone of their mistake.
everywhere.
Is it top trending?
Everywhere. It's
It's
everywhere.
on the news. They're just going to, like, maybe something. You know, her notes were something.
Yeah, I think that I
There
think
is
last
one
year.
there is also
Yeah.
one she did with Wizkid also that they talked about her that was trending
Ah.
then.
She says they are just friends, so we have to accept that we are just friends. But the
So
one that
then-
I'm particularly about is the one, the intimate that actually took life, and then
Yes.
she still come out.
and
You know, she come out and sing a song that I don't come this life to suffer.
Suffer,
so,
yeah.
so she's not here to suffer for the tea. She's
doesn't
here
even
to
care. She
enjoy
doesn't
it.
care.
So
yeah, she doesn't care.
It comes and
Whatever.
goes.
whatever
It
way
feels it
that
comes and
holds,
goes.
She's doing
whatever,
her.
whatever way that holds her to do it, she's going to do it. But all depends to her.
I wish I luck.
It's making it.
So moving on, reports have surfaced online claiming Burna Boy team is allegedly diverting attention from his controversy by fabricating a story about him impregnating a lady. Is it true or is it just a diversion? Why are they bringing up the story now?
That's it. That's entertainment for you. There will always be something will always come up, and there will be something that will always come up to move that thing that has come up. You get. So Burna Boy, hospitality came. I think wasn't that last week. He came out saying the police arrested him about him cyberbullying
Yeah.
Burna Boy on Instagram. People talked about it. Some people even thought he was kidnapped. But the lawyer came out to tell us that he was not kidnapped and this. But I don't think the way things are moving. Now, another case has come out again. Him pregnanting a girl and something.
I take that. The reason why this has to come up now is that Burna Boy was already being accused before of being an impotent, that he
Yes,
can
that is a
actually,
gay.
Wow.
and he's a gay. So I think that bringing this up is like he's trying to show people like
He's not a girl.
he's not a gay, and he
But-
can actually father a child. And he was saying in one of the posts in Twitter like oh, you guys don't remember this girl like that was now accusing him of impregnating her. He actually paid her 20K for the whole stuff, like so he just wanted to be like let me just use this thing as a turn of like
No, I really think this is just like
I'm
a
the real
setup.
Odogu.
Yeah,
So
to
the real
move things
Odogu
away.
can actually have someone that has a child for him. So he's not one of the celebrities that has a whole lot of baby mamas.
Okay,
And
speaking
number one, he just have one.
Okay, speaking about Burna Boy, about what happened between him and Speed Darlington, do you think the action Burna Boy took was right?
Yeah, those are celebrity talks, and then they have their own ways of settling everything. You can actually see them bullying online today, and then tomorrow they're going to.
Become friends, like Wizkid and Davido.
But right now, Burna Boy is actually not supposed to take that step.
Yeah,
To
he
my own, he shouldn't have. But he was trying to prove that he has people and all that. He was being bullied in outside country. He was being called out several times, but he never dared to arrest them over that. But because we are Nigerians,
Nigerians,
so
think
I
rubbish.
pass my neighbor generation
Exactly.
on IP, so we go just use and top up, use and do Odogu. So it is the real Odogu.
Because Speed Darlington was released due to his
On
mother.
bail.
No,
Mother
it was
got bail.
his
Released
mother
on bail.
plead to Burna Boy to release him.
It was on bail.
So that's why if you see the news on the online, he said because of his mother, that's why he released him on bail, not because of anything, that he should go and sin no more. He said he should go and sin no more. I said Jesus, I just said
You can see no.
you go and sin no more.
You can see no. Well, this whole thing about celebrities and all that is just one of a hell drama. If we are facing the politician, we have to still face the celebrities as well, because it's just as if that okay, one turn come and the other goes. We're going to continue on. A lot of drama is still going to unfold. as time goes on.
Sure.
Even if he's not going to be Burna Boy and speak Darlington, it's going to be someone else. A few weeks ago, it was Whiskey and
Davido, yeah.
So now here we are.
Well,
Now it's the Wasabi, the third one.
Speedality, I know, won't set for that. I know him. He's going to say something very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
That is
Because
not
I
the
heard
same
he's not from Nigeria.
No, it's not.
That people are saying he
Definitely.
should go to his
country.
his country. Yes, we go and sue Burna Boy. That's where you have the power to sue him there.
Even Burna Boy, who told you that Burna Boy is also in Nigeria? Burna Boy was not based in Nigeria as well.
Yeah,
So
he's
both of them
outcast.
can just take it from Nigeria so that we can face
They
the
go and fight
politics.
themselves. All
No, they
over
should take
them.
their own from Nigeria so that we can face the politics. For now, we needed peace.
Yeah.
We need peace.
We don't need topics like this. We need something else.
We need something. We need action.
Yeah.
We need to fight for our rights right now.
We have
This one
we have
is just,
other
it's
things
just
to talk
like
about.
a distraction.
Yeah.
It's just like a distraction.
Okay, let's move on to the third one because of our time. So, okay, we have come to the end of our show. Thanks for having us